G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So today I'm going to be having another look at Go Battle League and be jumping into the Great League. So I'm going to run through this team that I used in my last video as well. So Raichu, Alolan Raichu, Medicham and Shiftry. So I went 3 and 2 in the last one, and I'll see if I can improve on that this time. So Great League's definitely my weakest league, like I keep saying. So any comments about teams, throw them down in the comments, and I'll try them out. That will be very, very useful. So I'll jump in and use this team. We'll see how we go in terms of who we get matched up against. Big thing is that lead match. Let's see what we get for the lead. Obviously, with the Raichu, looking for a flyer or a water. So this is an okay flyer. It's neutral damage because obviously the dragon typing means that it's going to resist electric, but then the flying type means it's weak to electric, so a bit of neutral damage will still come through, which is good. And this is really the only so I am going to shield this up because I should be able to get to another I should be able to get to another charge move before it fast move farms me down. So let's see how we go. So there we go, and then hopefully I should be able to get there. It's going to be close and it can't be done. So this is real bad for me because it's going to throw that fast move and I'm going to have to shield up. Both of what I've got is weak to flyers, so I have to and this is real bad. So I'm going to throw the leaf blades. It's up 2 shields on me, so this is interesting here. So I just need to keep throwing these leaf blades. I'll just start putting some massive pressure on, and we'll see what we come up against. So I can't switch out because this is actually, I should be switching out here, and so it's just too slow on that switch, which is fine. I'm going to last resort, so let's see how close that takes me. So I'm going to and then switch this out. And got the switch in on the charge move, which is really good for me. Let's see how much damage that does. So it's not too much, and they're going to swap out because obviously this is going to be super effective against them. Maybe not. So they're going to keep this in. Come on. I was really hoping to take that out, so that must be like 1 HP, so that's just really annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. So I'll now start throwing those ice moves. I don't really care what it is. I need to start taking them out. If it is the so this is not good for me, not good at all. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? I can't switch out, and this is game over because they're going to store up a whole bunch of energy, and then they're going to be able to spam their charge move. So what I might do is try and swap out as quickly as possible here, and then just throw my leaf blades. Let's see. So they're obviously going to shield this up. I need to throw back-to-back leaf blades, but I don't have enough energy for that. So they're going to shield this up, and then they're going to instantly throw their ice move, and that's going to KO, and then they're going to KO the Medicham. So so that's not ideal. Let's just really be annoying. And it faded me down even though I thought I used the charge move. So that's fine. So the flyer at the start, so I'm just trying to, probably shouldn't have committed both shields there, but had I not, against the, it's a difficult one. So that Altaria really did tear me up because not only did I use 2 shields, I also went down first. So That's unfortunate. So I'll jump straight in and I'll use the same team. We'll see how we go second one. So a little bit more favourable match would be nice. And just trying to figure out what's going to be the best option there. So this is not good at all, because these charms are going to absolutely tear me a new one. And there's really nothing I can do against the charmer. They're just going to absolutely farm me down. So I'm really hoping that they do not commit to shields here. Come on, get there. I'm hoping they let this go. If they let this go and manage to... Come on, let it go. Yes, that's the way. So they're obviously... And that was not my intention, but that is absolutely fine. Let's see how we go. So I'll probably be having to switch out of this. Yeah, I will. And this is really not ideal. Because they're obviously going to switch out now. So we'll have to shield this up because it's going to be the Ice Beam. Let's see what they do. So they're going to switch out as well. So I imagine they're trying to catch my fast move. Let's see what it is. So this is an interesting one. Let's see what they do here. So this is going to have the Weather Ball as well. And so what I might do here is throw my next move. If they don't shield this up, then they might be in trouble. Let's see. So they did shield that up, so that's good. So they will have Weather Ball here, so I have to shield this up. Just no question about it there. And that Weather Ball is going to absolutely wreck me. So I'm going to throw another... What? How did they get there first? That's really frustrating. This is going to be another Weather Ball, and that's going to almost KO me. And that's really, really annoying. I really didn't want to get them to get there first, because that's just wasted this charge move. And then I cannot take a... so I can't take a Azumarill with my Medicham. So at the moment, I think Medicham seems to be useless. So it's not really helping me. No one's throwing in anything other than... it's only good against Dark and the Steel types, and it's just not great. Like, it's just so weak to all the meta. There's a couple of meta in Steel, so basically Reggie, Steel, and then the Dark types, there's a couple of those as well, but it's just getting absolutely wrecked by all of the flying grass, just everything else. So I don't know that it's got any legs left in the team. I'll run through and I'll see. So there's 2 matches down, and we'll see how we go. So it is definitely the Medicham that's letting the team down. So really the only way I can... So this is okay for me, so I expect them to switch out. So this is a good start. Let's see what they do. So they're going to stay in. So that's interesting. So I'll just throw this charge move straight away. So they should... Well, let's see whether they shield or not. So they've not shielded that. So that's interesting. So let's see if they can... Oh, so they managed to switch out on, and then I throw my energy into this, which is really bad. Let's see what it is. So it's a Wish Cash. So then, I need to switch. So this is really bad. So I'm not going to shield this up, because I think it's just going to be the Mud Bomb. It is. So it's not very effective, which is good. So now I need to get to these... Leaf Blades as quickly as possible. So I know this builds energy really quickly and has Blizzard, so I think I'm going to shield this next one up. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to shield this next one up. So I'm really hoping it's not a shield bait, and it is a shield bait. I was hoping for the blizzard there, so I'm gonna have to shield up the next one as well. If they get the blizzard on me, then I'm in a bit of trouble. Let's see what it does. Oh, so it's not shielded, so that's interesting. So we're one shield apiece there. So the question is, do I shield this up or do I let it go down? I'm going to shield this up. Ooh, so I've got, this shouldn't take me out, which is fine. I'm just hoping. Let's see what the last thing is. Oh, so this is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. So they're going to, so I need to get, oh, so they've shielded it up, so that's good. So it's going to have energy on it. So what I'm going to do is throw in the Medicham, let it use its energy, and then I'm going to jump into the Shiftry. So let's see what they're doing. So Thunder Punch, they shouldn't do too much damage. So I'm going to let it throw one more Thunder Punch. And then I'm going to switch into my Shiftry and then try and throw the, let's see what this does, and then throw the Foul Play straight away, and then this should KO, which is happy days. So that's a good game right there. So I didn't actually realise they had another one in the back. I didn't realise their Skarmory was there. So that's really awkward, because had they that could have actually got a whole lot closer. So let's jump into the next one. So in that instance, again, Medicham's not doing much. It was basically a filler. So I need to probably look at what I want to put in there. And at this rate, I am thinking that the way to go is Ulterior, or I don't actually know. So there's is good for me, but they're going to, so I'm really hoping that they switch this out. So they may have Shadow Ball on this Hypno, which is going to do a whole lot of damage to me, but I do not want to. So I'm going to let this first one go, because I don't think, actually I'm going to shield. So it's Ice Punch, so that's really bad for me. That's a wasted shield right there. So I will throw this next one. So really starting to put some shield pressure on now. So the next one so they've got the shield there, so that's good. Let's see, what do they switch to? So they switched to the Azumarill, and I should have left in mine, but they quit out, so that's happy days. So lucky that they quit out there, because the best matchup for me there was to leave my Alolan Raichu in against the Azumarill, because obviously I had a better matchup against the Hypno with my Shiftry with its dark type moves. So that was going to be a mistake on my part, but lucky for me they quit out. So we'll jump into the last battle, and we'll see how we go. So I really don't know what to put as that third Pokemon. I'm just trying to really figure out what's the way to go. So difficult one. And so again, so Charmer, so this is probably something that I want to look at, and possibly the reason I need to change. So one other option is, well, Registeel, and also Skarmory. So these would be really good against the Charmers. I'm hoping I can get to a second Thunder Punch, and I'm really hoping they do not shield. If they shield, I'm in trouble. They just do not know how squishy I am, and they shielded, so that's really not good for me. So now, what do I do? So about the only thing I can do is bring in this. It's going to be absolutely wrecked by this fella. So let's throw the Leaf Blade, and I've got another shield, and it's going to be attacking me. I might as well shield this up. It's not going to make it to another Leaf Blade, and this is game over. This is absolutely game over. So this is why I need to get something other than yeah, so brutal, absolutely brutal. So this charm is absolutely tearing me a new one, so I'm not actually going to use the charge move. Let's see if Meditite can put the work in. My guess is no. So I'm going to throw the dynamic punch straight away, because that'll do a bit more damage than the ice punch, I believe. Let's see what we do. So almost half the damage there. I'm going to have to shield this up. I've got no choice, and it'll be interesting to see what is in the back. So Hydro Cannon there. So I'm going to... I'm just going to commit. Oh, that's a big one. So let's see what comes out. So it's Charizard, which is really not ideal for my team either. So the Ice Punch is going to be super effective against Flying type, but obviously, why is it not letting me throw my charge move? But obviously the Fire type is resisted, so it's only neutral damage, so it's not going to be enough there, which is unfortunate. So that was actually a lot closer than I thought. Having an Ulterior there would definitely be the better option though, so still would have been the better way to go. So I am going to switch that up. So I'm going to switch it into I'm liking the Alolan Raichu. Lots of people are running, it seems, Skarmory on the leads, and it's not doing too badly. Shiftry is a nice swap in, and then obviously I'll have to I'll throw in Altaria, I think. Although I have done that, I've led with Altaria and wasn't getting good leads, and maybe switching in is the better option. Let's see, 25-36, let's see what we go down to, 25-27, so back down a little bit, which is unfortunate, but we'll see how we go. So definitely need to switch out the Medicham. It's just not doing a job. It's not got enough coverage, and it seems that the meta's moved on, and there's not much room for a fighting type, even as with its ice type as its icing as its second charge move. When I do go up against Altaria, it doesn't just do enough damage, because the ice move does, but its quick moves just don't do anything to it. So I think it's time to let the Meditite go, and swap up that what's in the back. So hopefully that was useful for someone. Have a look at some of the teams that are around, and well, maybe the answer is the Skarmory in the back, which I think is probably a pretty good option. So I might give that a run, and we'll see how we go. But thanks for watching. Hopefully it was useful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.